October 2022, Monterey, California. Emma and her little sister Lily are dancing on the living room carpet while their mother is filming them with a video camera. The little ones are having a great time when at one point an unseen force violently pulls Emma backward. The mother consoled the little one who had hit her head hard into the wall, trying to make her laugh. However, frightened by the incident, the next few days she did some research on the house they had recently moved into. We have no news about what the mother discovered, but we only know that after a few months the family decided to move again. Let's look together. It is a Sunday afternoon in February 2023 in Perth, Australia. The Jenkins family was fixing up the garage when, in the corner of the room, they notice a spider. Nothing new given the isolated rural area they are in. Then they take a closer look at it, and what they notice is unbelievable. I will not describe the spider. The images you will see will speak for themselves. The eldest son tried to catch it with a jar, but failed. The spider escaped. Whether these are coincidences or not is unknown to us, but the following nights, the dog Sparky and the cat Chloe died in strange and disturbing circumstances, which the veterinarian was unable to explain. There was no trace of blood left in their bodies. They were dried up like plums in the sun. Let's see. January 2019. It is 1 a.m. in the infamous town of El Bosque, Spain. Carmen jerks awake. Heartbreaking female screams come from the street that made her blood run cold. She ran to the window but did not have time to look outside that silence suddenly returned. The next morning, the police found a chilling discovery. On the spot was a long lock of white hair and parallel grooves etched into the asphalt. But there was no body, no witnesses. No one knows who the woman was, no one reports her missing. But from that day, no one goes out only after midnight. In the next clip, we are in the suburbs of Ashford, England. November 2021. Oliver, a lover of abandoned places, decided to explore an old mansion whose renovation had never been finished and had long been left to decay. As he poked around the rooms, the silence was broken only by his breathing and creaking footsteps on the floor. Suddenly, the heavy door of the room she was in closed on its own with a deafening thud. There was no wind, no other people. Oliver tried to open it, but it seemed to be blocked by an unseen force as an unusual icy coldness began to race inside the room he was in. What had really happened in that building? Why had work stopped? Let's look together. This video was sent to us by Laura, a subscriber to our channel. Laura wants to make known what happened to her in March 2022, to give an explanation for the absurd event that happened to her. We are in the quiet town of Bristol, England. Laura had just come home from work and settled down in bed with her dog for an afternoon nap before dinner. At one point, the dog began to shake, staring at a corner of the room with a look of pure terror. In that corner, however, Laura could see nothing. There was apparently nothing there. What had the dog seen that the human eye is unable to see?
Okay.
If you thought you had seen it all, this clip will leave you speechless. It is September 2023, and we are in Coimbra, Portugal. Marta, a young university student, woke up every morning with severe abdominal pain and skin irritation in her private parts. Then she decided to put a camera on her closet to record and understand what was happening to her during the night. What she saw in the footage chilled the blood in her veins, and will chill yours as well. In the footage, we find Marta in an unconscious state, but with an expression of fear and terror on her face. Something sinister is happening every night in that room, as if an invisible force is physically assaulting her. I will not describe in detail what you are going to see, because no words can describe the horror of what happened. Marta went to the psychologist, who found no rational explanation for what happened. But she decided to abandon her studies for good and return to her parents' home and work in her father's fabric store. Watching is believing. April 2020, in the mysterious woods of Český Krumlov, Czech Republic, two friends, Jakub and Martin, venture into the ancient trees for a nighttime stunt. At one point, they stumble upon an old carved stone staircase that descends into a dark, hidden dungeon. Intrigued, they decide to explore, recording the scene with their cell phones. As they descend, however, they begin to hear eerie, indiscernible noises, as if something ancient and dark is awakening from its hibernation. An icy chill runs down the boys' spines as they see shadows dancing on the damp walls. Frightened, they run up the ladder at full speed and run away with their hearts pounding. What was that sound? And what was lurking in the depths of the dungeon?
Un genou. Oui, il y a un genou. Viens par là-bas. Vite.
The next video was found on the dark web, and we are not aware of who posted it, but it is very disturbing. March 2016, in a remote village in Morocco, an ancient ritual, to this day considered illegal, is taking place. The video we are about to see shows an ancient tradition to rid the body of evil spirits. The practice involves the person in question swallowing a whole egg, a symbol of birth and purity. During the act, sengi, invisible entities of impurity, are said to flow out of the mouth, purifying the body and ridding it of dark influences. Participants watch with trepidation as the ritual unfolds, with the hope that the body will actually be freed from malevolent forces. But how much truth is there in this tradition? The clip was recorded in September 2021 in an isolated house near Bucharest, Romania. During the night, security cameras pick up an eerie phenomenon. A blurry, eerie entity seems to materialize outside the window, floating quickly toward the bedrooms. The figure appears to be made of milky fog, and its movement is fluid and silent. The family installed the cameras because during the night, they felt sudden, icy breezes, even though all the windows were closed. We have no rational explanation, but some local experts suggest that it may be a mancator de vis, a legendary entity that feeds on the fears and restless dreams of human beings. What is it really looking for in the house? This video is very recent, sent to us by a channel subscriber who prefers to remain anonymous. The clip was recorded by his surveillance cameras in August 2024. While the whole family is out of the house during the day, the cat seems to hear noises and, intrigued, goes to the kitchen to see what it is. What we will see in the clip is hard to explain in words, but the family thinks it is the spirit of their grandfather, who passed away a few weeks ago, sitting as he used to do at the kitchen table to have coffee at that specific time of day. We also wish this family that it is not any evil spirit,